together for tales of bruise in hand. Doug and Ryan lead the laughter, best podcast in all the land. Crack a beer, the time is near, stories bold and true. Saucy moments with some cheer, this hour's made for you. The Well, it's where we dwell, laughs and drinks they swell. Doug and Ryan casting spells, in our hearts they always held. From the first to final pour, wisdom flows unknown, legends of the nights before. In laughter we have grown, shots and stories intertwined, underneath the moon, bruise and banter so divine.
Hello and welcome to the Friday Happy Hour on the Well.
The Well. I'm sorry for being late.
Well, it's okay. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine.
Look at these mustaches.
They're loud and proud.
It's a mustache gang.
They're
Mukbang
big.
gang, dude.
Yeah, I love it.
I had a buddy was fixing something on my Miata,
Ooh.
and he just dropped it off. Like, how nice is that?
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we're talking,
Yeah.
and I was telling you 1 second, then I told you 5 minutes, and 5 minutes turned into 10 minutes. And then now we're here.
Big plug for one of my favorite Facebook groups, Clinically Depressed Miata posting.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
It's the best car in the world, hands down.
Are you you in any of the Facebook groups?
In general,
Just generally in a Facebook group here or there?
I think I am in a bunch, but do I participate? No.
I'll say this: Facebook groups, underrated aspect of mainstream social media.
They are
One of the better like forum page things out there that are lost kind of to time because Facebook is so not cool.
Yeah,
but
they're pretty robust, like within or like active within like the car community.
Yeah,
all the ones I'm like in are the said car model years for sale.
Okay.
Or like parts for sale and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that it's actually, I found a couple things in those groups.
Yeah, people are fun.
The Miata one's not that great.
Yeah.
It's like everything's old as hell. All the parts are all fucked up. So yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean, those are like the ones I'm a part of. Like, what are you in?
I'm in a couple of the big ones. One of the ones that's really big is Dole Men's Club.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, Dole Men's Club.
I like Dole Men's Club. I'm in
Yu-Gi-Oh battles.
Not in that one.
Oh, you're not in that one.
Not in that one.
Oh, weird. You strike me as a Yu-Gi-Oh guy.
No, I was never in. I liked Pokemon, like the Game Boy Advance games when I was growing up and stuff. And like the TV show. I like the TV show for Yu-Gi-Oh. Wasn't like crazy.
Yeah, no, I liked it too.
Yeah, the cards are cool.
Mhm.
And what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I like there's one I'm in that's just a Midwest emo shit posting group. So that's good. You get really, really like specific references to bands and stuff that I like.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, emo Midwest.
Yeah, that's a genre of music. Midwest emo.
Oh, I'm well aware of it.
I saw I don't know if you use Spotify, but my Spotify Wrapped, it tried to say what genre I was into the most this year, and it just is a hodgepodge of words that end up meaning nothing. It was like, you're really into Trist depressive slowcore. Like, oh, really
wait, did
cool.
I show you mine? Did I tell you about mine?
No.
My song of the year?
What's your song of the year?
Wonderwall.
Oh yeah, you did. You did say that Wonderwall was number one.
It's like, what?
I need to see what they said exactly for mine. You're like, I thought that was honestly a fake picture because aren't you in the 0.5% top listeners of Wonderwall? Like there are bars out there that use Spotify accounts.
I don't know how that's even possible.
That's crazy.
It's so cool.
That is really funny that happens to be something that you are like a top person in. Is that crazy to think that you've listened to Wonderwall more than 99.5% of people?
In the whole world.
In the whole world.
You're right. Like every June. Well, they're not pulling it off of Spotify, but that's incredible. Like I should get like a plaque, I think, or something.
Really? Yeah, I mean you kind of should.
Or like Wonderwall should be like, they should send me like a, something like a song of the year type thing.
Oasis should send you at least like a little like a sticker or something.
I call them Wonderwall. Oasis, yeah. They should.
Yeah, so in October it said my thing was small room trap tryst slowcore. Love that genre.
Incredible. Wait, is it still available? It's probably not, right?
I think it is, but you'd have to like tap through everything. I just like shared that somewhere because I was like, yeah, like when words become meaningless.
Dude, it's so good.
Just a bunch of words thrown together.
Oh, here we go. Wrapped. You're wrapped. Life moves fast. You change, and also as you're listening, just like
yeah, I thought that was actually kind of cool. People were shitting on Wrapped this year, but I thought
it was kind of cool.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Speaking of stuff that we thought was kind of cool, and music, you listening to the Dre album?
Totally forgot to listen to it.
You're good.
Was it good?
It's fine. It was funny because I came from it originally seeing like people on Twitter being like, Dr. Dre is in his bag, or like Snoop still got it. And the samples are all cool. They're all like really, really popular samples, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like from popular songs and stuff. But it definitely kind of sounds like something that could have been released in the 2000s.
Oh, that's right up my alley then.
I know. I was kind of excited to hear like how excited you were about to be about it, because it sounds like something honestly that you will like eat the fuck up. Like it is literally, it could have come out in maybe like anywhere from 2003 to 2007, and it wouldn't have been crazy at all.
The 90s, the 2000s, give me more of it.
I then saw a thread on Reddit that was just people were like being like, yeah, this is gonna be some shit that Unc is gonna like. Like your like uncle's gonna fucking love this one.
I mean, well, I haven't listened to it yet, but if it's anything like The Chronic, Godspeed, dude. Let's do it. Like I'm all about that.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know when you get a chance. It's very just very in that mode of like early 2000s.
It's Missionary, right?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. We're gonna get demonetized right now,
bruh.
That's kind of cool. A condom. That's a good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. Why is it playing that? Wait, Out of the Blue.
The one that was getting a lot of attention was Last Dance with Mary Jane.
Why is it not playing any of the songs from this album? It's cute. I'm getting Disco Inferno playing.
Yeah, weird.
Oh yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Very very like 2007 to
I
ish.
mean, like some decent rapping, finally.
It's okay.
I mean, what is who is considered like a good rapper nowadays?
I feel like Kendrick Lamar is probably like the number one
I mean,
guy.
he's good for sure. I mean, there's a lot of trash out there, though.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's like any genre though. But yeah, I agree.
You
I
know,
agree.
we do need like a little bit of a renaissance across all categories in music.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Like Shabuzi.
Bring him back.
Wait, no, do you know who Shabuzi is?
They were doing something recently. I don't really know
The,
who they are.
the country rapper? I think that's his name.
Yeah.
It's like pour another shot of whiskey. I don't know. It's good.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
A bar song.
Mm-hmm. Whatever. Random tangent. We're just like slowly just diving into Spotify tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. What else is going on in the planet? Earth.
Big discourse on Twitter right now about how mid Sydney Sweeney is.
How mid she is?
Yeah, there's a New York Post paparazzi tweet that came out, and everyone's like, "What? This is like, it's just funny."
Yeah,
Everyone's upset about it.
I thought everyone was obsessed with her.
Well, yeah, but then they saw how ugly she looks in this tweet.
I mean, come on, guys, like girls.
Bro, she's so mid. I'm just kidding. I've literally never seen someone more mid than Sydney Sweeney, I think.
What is the word for not mid, like top tier?
Bad.
Bad. Goonworthy.
Goonworthy. Yeah, I would say that's how people would say that. So goonworthy. Here, I'll share my screen.
I'm pretty sure like 99.9% of people are pretty much mid. There's a small percentage that look good all the time.
I'm pretty mid.
Like maybe like Ronaldo or something, you know?
Just looking good all the time.
All the time. Who else? Let's think of like
this is the picture that's getting everyone up in arms.
I mean, she looks great.
Yeah, nothing attractive about her. Armpits are weird. 3 out of 10.
Oh my god.
Is it really showing off if someone's taking pictures of her from her bushes at home? I also want to talk about this, which is paparazzi is crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
But this is why she's trending. Everyone being like, she's so mid. And then
I mean, what do they want her to look like?
I don't know.
Like that?
Me in total revulsion.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I can't believe she looks like this.
How ugly. Sydney Sweeney being a fat pig was not on my bingo card.
The comments, dude. Oh man, people, man.
Like this is clearly joking, but yeah.
Yeah, she looks great. I'm not caught up on Sydney Sweeney, other than I know the thirst is real with folks and her.
Oh, yeah, people are obsessed with her. Not after this though.
She's turned off her whole fan base.
Maybe this got everyone off the trail.
Just being a human being, she's grossed everyone out.
Roast me out.
Unfollow.
I'm totally over it.
I'm never looking at her again.
Whoa, that's what she looks like?
You're
I don't know. Makeup should be illegal, dude.
all the doctored images.
It's wild, dude. Makeup is essentially just fucking deception powder, you know?
Photoshop, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah, whatever.
Is that not illegal?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. She looks good.
Yeah.
I wish I could look like that.
Yeah,
And I wish I could look like that in a bikini.
me too. That'd be amazing. But no, I was just thinking about paparazzi and stuff, just how wild that life must be. And just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it feels weird to even think that someone would like buy one of my pictures like that. Like somebody must have sold that to the New York Post, or they employ people like that to post that, because then they get more engagement and like clicks or whatever, and it is worth it then to them that like this picture of Sydney Sweeney will get, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's such a weird thing.
Can you imagine if you or I just got famous overnight and all of a sudden people were taking photos? We had no time to like correct anything. I if I just like walked out and like I got a photo like this, it would look like, do you remember that Simpsons episode when Mr. Burns got exposed to radiation and everyone thought he was an alien? So. He's just like glowing.
Let me see.
It just be like a white body.
Oh, funny.
That's what I would like. They'd have to white balance the camera. They'd be like, wait, we can't actually take it.
Where is he?
Yeah, where he's just this glowing thing.
There's just a white Ryan's size splotch on my screen.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems very weird to like follow people around or like.
Oh, it's crazy. I saw a TMZ interview with Austin Green. I might be messing up this guy's name.
Never even heard of him.
He dated or married not Megan Kelly. I should be more serious. He married Megan Kelly. She was in Transformers.
Oh, Megan Fox?
Yeah, Megan Fox.
Wait, I thought, didn't she just break up with Machine Gun Kelly?
Yeah. Brian Austin Green. Brian Green.
Wait, I'm confused now.
I know. Well, I'm not saying anything real. I'm trying to, but
Brian Green is a
Brian Austin
American
Green.
Physicist.
Okay, hold on.
Megan Kelly is actually Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Brian Green is actually Brian. You're right. No, Brian Austin Green.
Yeah, I was right.
You're right. Yeah. Okay.
Ex-husband. Dude got approached by like TMZ or something. They were like trying to get him to just like basically call Machine Gun Kelly a piece of shit or something because she's pregnant. And to your point on being a paparazzi, I'm like, people ended up just like hating her, hating the interviewer, the pop, rather than like Brian Austin Green. He was like super classy about his answer.
Yeah.
And they're like, but he's a piece of shit for leaving her mid-pregnancy, right? And he's like, no. Like, like he just had like a great answer to everything.
I know, they're just trying to bait, like, and they're so bad. They seem like very bad at baiting people into stuff.
Oh, like, she was like way too obvious. Yeah, she was way too obvious, trying to bait him into like some explosive statement. So,
do you want to say something crazy?
Yeah, he's a piece of shit, huh?
Real piece of shit.
No.
Real piece of work, huh?
Yeah. So
Brian Austin Green calls MGK piece of shit. Megan Fox pregnant.
Yeah, that's what they say. Megan Fox, Megan Kelly.
Where
pregnant.
Your whole life is just like putting words together in the most explosive way possible. Like Brian Austin Green eviscerates MGK. Semicolon Megan Fox surprised ? Yeah. Oh, let's run with it. Like,
yeah,
it just seems like their whole life is like they're an artist picking different verbs next to celebrity names and places.
Yeah. So crazy.
Los Angeles gala event.
Brian Austin Green wishes death upon.
Andrew Garfield is.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Well, regardless, she looks great. Sydney Sweeney, killing it, lounging. 13
Showing
million,
off,
Florida
they say.
Keys. What does that mean? Outside mansion. She has a $13 million mansion?
Who doesn't?
I mean, I'm telling you right now, if I had a $13 million mansion in Florida Keys and you're off my property taking a photo of me, you know damn well I'm not going to look like that. I'm going to look closer to Leonardo DiCaprio chasing chicks with like the big beard
The
gun.
big belly. Just looking horrible.
Whatever, dude. Do you see what's behind me? A $13 million house. Your camera costs $6,000.
Do the math.
Get GTFO, dude.
It's crazy to like even see the bushes in the foreground and stuff. Just wild.
Those bushes cost more than your camera.
Yeah. More than your fucking rent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Eat dirt, lizard lips. That's what I would say. Nerf them. Get a Nerf gun and just start nerfing the hell out of them. So, yeah, that's where I stand.
I know you were also excited about the New Jersey drones. I read a little bit about them.
Yeah.
So it sounds like essentially the feds are saying that they were just planes, and the like New Jersey like councilmen are saying like that can't possibly be.
Dude, it's insane. Did you watch any of the clips?
No, I mean I've seen like I have seen clips like before, but not like today.
It's like a landing pad. It's a landing pattern of planes, and they all have like their guide lights on, everything like reds, oranges, blues, purples, and people are like legit like it's got to be trolling. I hope it's trolling, but like people are like, it's a UFO, and you're like, it's fucking wings.
But it did seem like it was like, wasn't it like people in the government that like represent New Jersey were like thought it was drones?
Which is even crazier. Which
yeah,
like an even bigger problem.
And they're like not accepting the answers because they're like, how come you told us you didn't know what it was 2 days ago then?
Dude, people are filming it in the background. It's like it's as if you live by LAX. It's like the sound of
it's like people that don't have like experience with airplanes essentially.
Like, is this the first time you've looked up into the sky at night?
That's really weird.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, no, definitely. I mean, yeah, it is weird.
I mean, maybe were some drones up in the air at the same time, but all the photos being shared, you're like, are we seeing something different? Like, are we like some challenging reality here right now? Like,
yeah, this doesn't seem that crazy.
I thought we all agreed that planes have lights and make sound like airplanes.
Well, yeah, it's almost like these people who are in these higher up positions are like they've been fooled and they can't accept that they've been fooled, you know?
I just think they're acting on a minor majority. They're like, enough of a stink has been brought up. We have to say something. That guy's probably like checked out.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I finally have something to do.
I'll do this. I'm going to protect New Jersey.
Yeah, might just pillage all the money out of my constituents. So, yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
There's I'm like Twitter. I just got sucked into the algorithm, but Twitter was still like up in arms, challenging the idea. Like, these are drones. They are here.
I won't accept no for an answer.
Yeah, you're like, fuck, man.
Maybe they are.
I mean,
you ever think that maybe maybe you're just being psyopted here.
Big psyop. I'm getting psyop by airlines in general.
Okay.
Yeah. Ticket prices. Everything.
They've got me right where they want me.
Yeah. Fly on our brand new alien warship.
Conspiracy. Have you seen Luigi's manifesto?
Which one? I mean, I saw a couple.
The one that says like, to the feds, I'll make this easy because I respect you.
I think I've read that one.
It's like 2 pages. I was gonna ask if you thought it was real or not.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you think like why would like such an intelligent dude have all that shit on him? And also, wouldn't that be like the exact thing like a police officer would write?
I know that's like kind of the funny thing about it is like
Yeah.
it does read like a hastily made thing from like a policeman.
To the cops that are amazing and the FBI that I respect so much.
Yeah, to the feds, you guys do amazing work and good job catching me. Anyways,
Here's my manifesto.
the having the manifesto on him isn't weird to me at all. Like, because if you're the kind of guy that wants to write a manifesto, you want people to read it. Like, you don't just write it for yourself. So like,
yeah, true.
Keeping it on you in case you get arrested or shot and killed or something. But the actual like contents of the manifesto, I don't know, like for a dude that was so ready to shoot and kill a CEO on the run, have all these plans, to write a 2-page long manifesto where the only thing he writes about the healthcare industry is how come they keep getting more profitable, but life expectancy has stayed the same.
Yeah.
And that is the only thing he writes. And then then he goes, it's a lot more complicated than that. And I won't get into it here, but trust that it's really crazy. And I don't know, for a guy that went to like an Ivy League school and like would have had to have written like a humanities paper once or twice.
Yeah.
And like, and those like in computer science and stuff, like that probably wouldn't have been sufficient. Like he's already been, I don't know, that was like my biggest thing wasn't even the feds thing. It was just like somebody would be this ready to commit this kind of crime and who is as educated as he is traditionally and what it seems to be like on his own too, with like his Goodreads account and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It seems weird he wouldn't want to communicate a larger point in a manifesto that he was carrying on him with the intent that he might die with it on him. So that part is very weird to me because that like I went to a fine college for sure, not as good as him, and I had to write those kinds of papers, and I just think that would already like it'd be in your hands, like you would know how to articulate that kind of stuff, like that connection of like the industry gets bigger and life expectancy stays the same. It just sounds like kind of a stupid person's like soundbite for why I hate you, like the healthcare or insurance industry or whatever. And for somebody that like wrote the like words on those bullets, like that was connected to that book and stuff. I don't know. I know I'm harping on that very small part, but it just seems really weird to me that you would make such a short manifesto and have that be your only thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I totally agree with you. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Like, wouldn't there be something in your like that? I get how that would get you worked up, but like that fact alone wouldn't get me fired up to kill anyone. Reading his manifesto, I didn't get like fired up at all. I was like, oh, that looks kind of stupid. Like that, honestly, this all sounds pretty dumb.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know. It is weird. I mean, maybe he had planned on delivering that elsewhere. I know there was like a YouTube channel or something like that, but I doubt that was actually him.
It's hard to tell. People are saying there was one that was fake and one that was real that was releasing stuff. And then
or maybe they didn't give us like the full manifesto.
Yeah, it's just an excerpt of it, and there's more to come.
Season 2.
Season 2. People are saying that he was like a patsy. Whatever. I don't know what that exactly means. I was using context clues to try to figure that out.
That's what they said.
Yeah, that like this is part of a larger and
Yeah.
these are Twitter comments. These aren't like actual experts. These are this is Fat Dick Nick, telling me about this. He's got all the info. He's been reading everything about it. He's on all the Reddits. So don't worry, I'm very well informed on this subject.
Dude, it's so crazy. Like, did you see the people like I saw one where there was like a 286.
Oh, the because of the Pokemon he has
on
his Twitter banner. It's number 286 on the Pokédex. And it was
I'm
286 Altoona is 286 miles exactly from the point he shot the guy from.
I mean, to your point, like if you, okay, let's pretend like this 286 thing is a real thing, right? You don't take all that time to put all that together to show up to Altoona, Pittsburgh,
Pennsylvania.
And write the worst fucking manifesto on planet Earth.
I agree. It sucked. It was so bad.
Yeah. Or at least present your case. Like so the fake manifesto that I think was shared actually did a better job.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's one of those things where you just don't know. Where it's like, because we're all kind of comparing this to like movies, right? Like because that's really our only way to or like media, like when we think about these kinds of things, we don't typically like connect it to like, oh, this reminds me of this other man who assassinated somebody who also had a man, like from 1993. It's like, no, I'm thinking of like a conglomerate of CIS and murder mystery movies I've seen, and this isn't how these people act. So like I always like kind of taking it with a grain of salt in that way too. Like normal people don't act as artsy as they think they are. They get or tunnel vision about this 286 thing while completely losing the plot on like what a real manifesto should look like, because you're crazy. If you decide to do that, exactly. Like something is kind of broken in your head and you've snapped in some way, so you don't do things logically. Like it would be dumb to assume somebody that was so ready to do this kind of thing is acting logically.
Yeah, it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, but I don't know that like you go back and forth on it, and being someone that has been very interested in all the news around it, and just how like you just kind of, and we kind of talked about this a little bit last week, but like it really does make me think a lot about my media literacy. Like how good am I at actually like detecting what is from a true source, and like the threads I follow. Like we talked about this where I thought it was wild how people were so hyper focused on the ID at McDonald's thing, when it's like I didn't really read it like, I like people are like, you have to, I got a McChicken and they asked for my ID. It's like, no, I think somebody either tipped them off or they did the camera recording thing through like the kiosk or whatever.
Well, dude, I mean, the guy looked like fucking like the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and he had a bounty.
Yeah.
If I was the clerk, and everyone's glued to it, we're all watching Twitter, we're all watching Instagram, whatever. You could look like 25% of Luigi, and I'm calling your ass in for a chance of 60K. Like if I'm behind a McDonald's kiosk, I'm like, got him.
Did you do you see why they won't be paid?
I saw something, but they better pay that person.
They called 911 instead of the Hot Tips hotline, so that, like because of the formality, they won't pay them.
They're for sure good. They have to.
I don't know if they will.
That's so fucked up.
It is crazy. Like, why would, if you get like, that's the worst publicity ever. Why would anybody help tip you guys off ever again?
Yeah.
Like you fucked that up once, and people are gonna be like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna let the criminal go." Like,
yeah.
I actually, there's nothing in this for me.
They have to. But I think it's also like to the capture and conviction. I think that's how they get you.
Oh, okay.
So like that person would be paid for a minute.
Yeah, a long time.
You know.
Long time.
What about his lawyer? I love his lawyer. I don't know. I haven't seen anything. This guy's fucking innocent.
Innocent, dude.
That guy's so cool.
Yeah.
He's like, we pleaded not guilty. I haven't seen one piece of evidence.
They'll have to show me something.
Manifesto? Like, that's a good Manifesto Fiesto, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, just completely sandbag them.
Yeah, sandbagging the shit.
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, you just like
there's literally no evidence, you know.
This is my client. He's great.
I love this guy.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be a good court case. There's been only a few court cases that I've watched, almost like podcasts. And I feel like I'm gonna watch this one.
Yeah.
If it goes to like a public thing, you know.
Oh, it'll be super fascinating. I think like just definitely with the idea of like, did he get set up? Is there another person involved?
Yeah, dude. He kind of looks like it, I don't know. I'm definitely in the camp of the video of the shooter does not look like that guy, but you know, obviously there's a lot of things there. There's like lighting, there's 480p cameras involved. There's, you know,
it's not the most beautiful picture.
Yeah, but to me, it kind of actually looks like a different guy. But I don't know.
I think.
And how shitty would that be if it was
a different dude?
You just happen to be the guy wearing a mask at like 5 a.m.
But I mean, to be fair, like I don't know if you saw the video of him yelling like "This is unjust" and like a what do you say? A joke to the American people or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like he was kind of saying it was him.
I don't know. It's crazy. Healthcare, baby.
If I told you I was framed for a crime, would you believe me? Or would you believe the fucking feds?
Is this before or after I collect my bounty?
Your bounty for turning me in?
Is there a way we can like scam the bounty system?
Just make me look like a criminal?
We should just constantly become criminals back and forth and then collect each other's bounties. Arbitrage.
Okay. He's on to something.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah. Luigi. Mangiani. He makes me want to eat pizza.
Mangiani.
Fucking, that is crazy. What a guy. Really went for it. What else do we got? We covered drones. Bud Light. What was that thing about Bud Light?
Oh, I mean, it's just it's constant falling from grace. It went from number 1 beer in America to number 3. Modelo and Michelob Ultra have both surpassed it, which crazy about the Michelob because Michelob is awful in my opinion.
It's pretty awful.
I don't like it. I know why people do. Like it's very light, and I get like that part of it. Like if you really like, Michelob is a great beer if you're like not in the mood for beer.
No, Michelob's so good when you complete a marathon, half marathon, 6K, 5K, mile run, bike ride. It's tremendous. It's like the perfect beer.
Yeah.
After that, Michelob Ultra is like really a beer that falls into the one beer category.
Yeah.
Like
just one of them.
One of them. And there's a few in there. It's, in my opinion, not shared. These views are not shared by anyone else. Michelob Ultra, Bud Light, Michelob Ultra, Bud Light, top 5 one beer category. I'm gonna say
I think a lot of people would disagree with you that they could have several Bud Lights in a
I know, but I'm saying like after the first one, it doesn't taste good anymore.
Yeah.
Budweiser maybe is like a distant like third in that category, where it like you the first one tastes crisp, and the everything following kind of becomes.
I feel
Coors Light kind of is in that category.
and I feel like regular Miller.
Regular Miller's in that category. It's like after the first one, you're like, these hops don't taste as good as the first
They're
one.
not amazing.
Like they do something different with the first beer.
They're not super well crafted.
Stuff that will go far. Corona, my opinion, number one. Drink 12 Coronas and come back to me and tell me that each one did not get better.
Oh, you know what else should be on your one beer category? Because I know you is Blue Moon.
No, I don't think so. I don't agree with that.
You used to be like, you could drink 2 of these. I'm like, yeah, for sure.
Once you reintroduced it, and I had 6 of them to conduct my study.
Yeah, you're like, this is actually pretty good,
dude. You can have a few of those, and they actually get better.
It's like drinking a soda pop. It's like 3 or 4 Sunkissed. You know?
There's very few beers that you can have multiple of, and they actually get better with taste. And I think Blue Moon is totally included. Guinness, 100%. Guinness tends to taste better as you keep drinking it.
Guinness rips. Yeah. Do you know Guinness has like less calories than a lot of other beers and shit like that?
And like, less like alcohol.
Yeah. Well, Diageo, I saw something about I forget where, maybe it was like a newsletter or something, but like I guess Guinness and Diageo are trying like really hard to like reintroduce it to like Gen Zers who, you know, like that whole like market of people that are a little more like health conscious, because like Guinness actually is like a solid choice if you like, but like having one beer. Yeah.
Stouts are good beers.
And they're way lighter than people like to think of them. And there are hard, like imperial stouts, I think, are what people think of when they think about like heavy, hearty, high alcohol content, like an imperial stout. Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is you have to move out of the craft scene. The craft scene is like a new world. It's no different than when we were working in cannabis. Like all of a sudden everyone's just like, we have to create the most alcoholic version of this product. You know what I mean?
11% alcohol.
When all we wanted was fucking like almost near beer in cannabis. Like, give me something I could smoke and we can just like chill out. Like I can be at the bar, like the Bud Light of cannabis.
Versus melting my face off.
Yeah, I can't talk to anybody.
Yeah, need to go home.
But Guinness, I've actually, as of recent, like totally been moving over to Guinness. Like it's so good. It's mellow. You can have a couple because no one wants to just drink one beer.
No.
Who drinks one beer?
Rip a 2.
You have to have at least 2 beers, 100%.
Puff, puff, pass, baby.
Yeah.
Sip, sip, lean.
2 beers, and the second one's got to be better, and then you have to cut it.
And chill.
Unless it's Corona, you can have 12. You can have 20. I think the 20th Corona will be better than the first Corona.
I want to hear one of my takes.
Please.
Like you get a Christmas ale, pumpkin ale, any of those kinds of things, like a 9% beer that's like sweet or like very tasteful.
Yeah.
2 of those, great. 3 of them, perfect level for me. I'm a bigger dude. 3 of those, but I'll say if I have 3, way harder to not have 4 than it is if I have 2 to not have 3. Does that make sense? If I have 3, my inhibitions are starting to really lower, and it's easy to have 4, which then just makes it easier to have even more.
Yeah, totally.
Stop at 2, way easier to be like, the third one would be really great right now, but I know the slippery slope I'm going down that I will not be able to stop.
I think we need to go back to like European standards, which was like even on wine, like I'm the type of person, I'm not speaking for everybody. There's a lot of people who like to just drink like 151 and fucking hit it and go and get as drunk as possible. But you want to have like a drink in your hand the whole night. You're partying. Like take us back to lower percentage wines, red wines, whatever, like European style wines, low percentage beers. Let me drink 20 of these and just have a ball. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to stop, but I'll just be right in the pocket. You know?
Yeah, well, no, I get you. And like some of these like heartier, because I love like the flavorful like and seasonal sort of stuff.
They're so
But
good.
all that stuff is 8% or higher. Like 8% would be a low kind of thing for a lot of those seasonal
That's like a
things.
European wine in like a
Yeah.
province, you know?
That's what I'm saying is like if they were like 4%, it would be way better. You know?
They can be 4%.
Yeah, I
They
know.
really can. Yeah.
Because it would be way better. Like I would way enjoy the evening more.
Yeah, even if it's just like a super hearty, whatever, like we'll drink it. Just don't give me something like after 3, I'm getting a DUI,
Yeah.
like 100%. You know. So
How many 5% beers do you have to drink until you're in like legally can't drive?
I don't know. It's a good question.
I think about that. I think it's like literally 2.
No,
I think it's so low, Ryan. And I think
No
and
way.
what I think is really weird about it is that like you go to a restaurant and like I think we've even like maybe touched on this before, but like it's obviously not the server's responsibility to know if you're everyone's an adult, like they shouldn't have to ask if there is like a DD or whatever. Like everybody should have a way home. But it is weird, like when they serve the entire table.
2 or 3.
Yeah, when they serve the entire table, maybe 2 or 3 pitchers, or like 3 Miller Lights that there isn't. Oh, like you know what I mean? That they aren't like, wait, is everybody here not driving? Because you can only have 3 beers, right? And and depending on your size too, but you can get popped with a DUI if you get a different stop. And like maybe it's really irresponsible that we shouldn't be talking about this, but yeah, I think isn't that weird?
Well, I 100% like we do not condone that. I am a big Uber fan, even though I think it's too expensive sometimes, but it's still way cheaper than a DUI lawyer. So.
Oh, 1,000%. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that like it really is like when they ask like how many drinks have you had and you say 2 or 3. Okay. Yeah, like you might be
you're literally at the limit, yeah.
Intoxicated to drive. Yeah, like you've told on yourself like 2 drinks means you probably shouldn't be driving.
Well, especially like in San Diego where what we're talking about, like I guess that's where my mind was. It's like you have people out here drinking heavy IPAs, gnarly hazies. You know what I mean? Like everything is like one drink probably puts you over the limit.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, oh, okay, beach. Like, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Oh, they all have names like hazy IPA or arrogant bastard or like devil juice or
yeah, I always trip out on it.
Viking blood.
Yeah, no, we were not promoting driving, but I'm
but I like I'm into the body cam footage.
I love it.
Like they talk about that where like how low the ABV sort of stuff has to be, and like a lot of people just don't think about. I don't think about that like at all. Yeah, it's like most people at a restaurant bar, you are seeing them drink beyond the limit of being able to operate a motor vehicle, and nobody says anything. Like it is completely normal. Like I don't know. That's the interesting thing, I guess, to me, is that it is so normalized to just not get caught.
When you go to the Applebee's down the street,
I think most people are drinking beyond. Not to say that, not to say, yes, it is unsafe to have any drinks before operating a motor vehicle, but like most of those people, you would not even like consider tipsy even. But if they
Yeah.
if they did a breathalyzer,
And the breathalyzer came back as a strawberry margarita.
it looks like you've had $3 or $4 Dollaritas tonight.
Were you at Applebee's tonight?
Your breath stinks like Dollarita.
How many? You had $12.
I couldn't have. I only spent $15.
$15 actually. Chips and salsa.
We really do need to. I feel like we would get a lot of views if we did a live the well if both of us went to our local Applebee's and did a stream.
No, I think it's a meetup. Once we pass 100 subscribers.
All right, I'll get on it. I'll start growing us.
Like, can you put us on the thumbnail? 100 subscribers. We will do a joint podcast at Applebee's, wherever they choose.
Yeah, and we'll have the list of however many locations there are.
We will
You get
fly.
to choose which one we go to.
We will fly. We'll contact. We will do a live episode from Applebee's.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we're in the Little Rock, Alabama Applebee's right now.
Without permission.
I'm sure they're fine with it.
I mean, Applebee's be popping.
Applebee's be popping.
On a Friday night.
Be kind of litty.
It would be amazing.
That would be fun. I would definitely do that.
Put me in an Applebee's in wherever part of the country on a Friday night.
Carrying my laptop. Table for one, please. My laptop and my microphone.
We will interview everybody in that restaurant.
Hi, yeah, table for one.
Speaking of which, we need to practice, bring on our first interview.
Oh, yeah.
We do.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Big goals. Someone's going to watch this and understand what is happening here.
The vision.
The moment.
The moment.
It's a moment.
Well,
watching your cat take a shit in the bathroom.
Oh, no, he's eating.
Oh.
Yeah. He's sitting over his food bowl right now.
Someone's going to understand what we're doing here.
I actually meant to ask you about this on here because this is where we discuss our content strategy. I was thinking, do we turn this channel into a reaction content channel where, like, I was thinking about this, like, so I've always kind of, I like some of the reaction content streamers and stuff like that. What if I just turn the well into my attempt to be a reaction streamer? I'll just watch, like, you know, trendy YouTube drama slop, give my 2 cents on it while having a beer, while having a drink. I don't think that's crazy because then, like, I was thinking, like, last night, a creator that the 2 creators I care a lot about, the Adam Friedland show and the political commentator Destiny, they did a podcast together, and I saw this absolute nobody account. I'm not going to name names. I won't talk shit, actually, but this absolute fucking nobody account was doing a live stream of it right as it came out. Had like 500 concurrent viewers. And that kind of seemed like a pretty quick in. I feel like I'm already pretty into the slop. It would not be it wouldn't be insincere. I would know a lot of stuff about it. And if it was all just like, not taking things too seriously, just having a fun night in, Saucy, a fun night in, spend it with me, order Saucy. We're looking at this piece of content tonight. Use code name of video for $10 off tonight because we're getting into it.
I think give it a try, of course, because nothing's wrong in this box. Yeah, for sure, give it a try.
Yeah,
but I also think we should, like, I think this is good. I think what we need to do is, like, I think I sent you that surf channel. We need to like almost reaction stuff like that, but like, how do we bring in some of these elements in a cohesive way, kind of like sharing screens and stuff like that? That's like, I think we need to get into that world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need to share screens.
He's sharing screens.
No, not that. But that's kind of like what it is. That's the only problem is because we're so far away from each other. We almost need like the third screen to be like the animation of it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
I don't know. I'll send you that surf podcast I was talking about.
Cool.
It's good. But yeah, I say send it.
I'll try some reaction content.
Like you're literally just gonna hop on live and go.
Yeah. I don't know.
Pretty good.
Why not? Like,
why not?
I watch random YouTube slop that I know other people would like. Because I watch, there's a couple reactors I like, not very many of them, but I like some of that content. And I feel like I have a very similar personality to them. And it seems very easy. And they even say as much too. And it would be really easy to hop onto here with whatever. I'll just do it like on a random night, like a Wednesday night or a Saturday night or something, and rip out, 3-4 videos I've been meaning to watch anyways.
Yeah.
Pausing them a ton, obviously like transforming it, giving opinions, thoughts. Maybe I'll even like pre-watch a little bit and do a little research or something, or like I won't pre-watch and I'll just kind of know the topic, do a little research myself so I can come to it, and then go live at these, whatever times. And then just cut the video down and have it be reaction content posted
100%.
on the well. Because people do that and do well already. We have the we're using the software that people use to do it already. So it's like, let's just do it, and like just do it in a happy hour sort of way. Always have a drink, or something like that, or smoking cigs in my fucking apartment.
Yeah. No, I think it's good.
But yeah, like something like that, I think would be cool. Like, and you just, like see how people get down with that and see if we can kind of grow a little bit of an audience to, And then I think those are way made for shorts too.
I think even like just like banging through it, if you can just like jump on whenever.
Yeah.
As supplemental content to like all this stuff is like great. More content, the better.
Yeah.
So.
No, I was just thinking about that. I was like, maybe that'll work.
Yeah. Give it a shot. See you at 8:00 tonight.
Yeah, might jump on.
Yeah,
might see me going.
Yeah. Cool. Sweet. Well, the well. Odd week. You gonna party this weekend?
No parties this week. I have to watch my sister's dog tomorrow.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I know. I'm
going out tonight.
Are you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, wish you were here.
Me too.
TFTI, dude. TFTI.
Thanks for the invite. I don't know if you're using that acronym correctly.
I'm gooning with my friend tonight.
Well, GTFO.
Me and my buddies are going to be gooning tonight.
Oh, dude, I got a little gooning party going on tonight, too.
Oh, you're gooning, too? Solo goon?
Bring a couple boys over, going to just goon all night.
Yeah, buddy, we're going outside, and we're going to public goon.
Oh, yeah.
We're gooning in public tonight.
Let's do it, dude.
All right.
It's been lovely. Have a great weekend.
Saga, bro.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Underneath my lights we gather for tales of bruise in hand. Doug and Ryan lead the laughter. Best podcast in all the land. Quack a beer, the time is near. Stories bold and true. Saucy moments with some cheer. This hour's made for you. The well, it's where we dwell. legends of the nights before, and laughter